Sunken City Hallucinations.
Visions of Atlantis.
Yes, correct. What's up, rockers and metalheads? I'm your host, Vanessa B, and this is Raining TV. I'm sure there are many pirate metal bands out there, but I'm gonna tell you that the one we're meeting today is definitely the sexiest. We're here with Michele from Visions of Atlantis.
Hello.
It's a nice introduction. I don't think we've ever been introduced as the sexiest pirate metal band here. Thank you. And hello, Raining TV.
Well, thank you for being here and having this interview with us. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely.
We're right now in your Pirates and Kings tour together with War Kings and Induction. Basically already close to the end of the tour. So how has it been so far? Any special lowlights or highlights you can share with the fans?
So as you said, it's like almost the end. So many things happen. Maybe we want to pick up different things. I want to say my highlight is that we realized how the French sailors have been absolutely fantastic on this run. This was very heartwarming for us. That was the welcome we got from Paris, from Lyon. I think these are one of my favorite shows ever. So this was really beautiful. Merci beaucoup to anyone who's from France. Yeah, otherwise the mood is amazing. I think it's our favorite tour so far.
Definitely, 100%. On my end, I have to say that, you know, when you co-headline with another band, there is always this this fear that lingers in which things won't go well because, of course, you have to share everything. But there is the fact that we know working since a long time. They are all-time friends. They are not only, you know, label mates, and they're not only colleagues at work. They are real friends of ours. And in general, I'm so happy that everything went exactly how we dreamt.
Yeah.
It would have gone. You know, it's like
No ego fights, no.
Your stage props is 5 centimeters, not
exactly.
Or,
You know, there's so
agreed.
much.
I know, it's yeah.
There's so much bullshit
It
that
could have
could
gone
happen.
so wrong on so many levels, and it actually is just super smooth, and everyone's happy and helping each other. So it's great. Like,
And most importantly, it was super effective in the purpose that this tour had, because you could tell that the two audiences of War Kings and Vision of Atlantis, they didn't fully know the other band. And at the end of the day, at the end of this tour, we all come out as winners, because I'm sure that War Kings have so many pirates now that will follow the Kings.
yeah, it's an armada of Vikings.
And we have so many warriors and shield maidens that will turn into pirates, you know.
Like
so
the audiences have merged and met, and it's really cool.
it's a big victory.
Yeah.
That's very nice to hear. It's a big accomplishment. I mean, that's exactly what you're hoping for when you're doing a co-headliner tour. And I mean, you also have lots of other tours to compare it to. You've been touring over the last years, I think, more than many other bands did. And also this year, there's lots to come. You're on tour right now. You're going to Latin America. Then you're having a tour in May. Then you're touring again in summer. So
Yes, and in
how
September.
do you manage all of that health-wise? Staying sane and healthy with all of that road life?
Me personally, I think it's about focusing on the bright side of things, because I think a lot of your own health depends on your mindset. And so cultivating a positive mindset, cultivating the joy of doing what you do if you love what you're doing, and preserving yourself as much as you can. Like preserving your energy, your voice, not talking if not necessary, taking vitamins, sleeping well. If you can, eat better if you can. But we also love it. So
Yeah, listening to your body. You know, this is extremely important, but I think this is not only for musicians, it's in general for anyone who has an activity that is prolonged in time. Learning to listen to your body, understand, you know, Sometimes you need chocolate. Sometimes you need healthy food. Sometimes you
need a
need
cold shower.
Sometimes you need a cold shower. Sometimes you need a burger. Sometimes you need salad. And having a healthy environment that surrounds you, like discharges the mental stress a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
No one got sick in this tour. No
So
one got
far.
sick.
So far.
I mean,
Really?
No
yes.
one.
Crazy.
Visions of Atlantis went through a lot of lineup changes over their years of existence. But what people that are watching closely can also see that now we're the longest period of time where it's been a steady lineup for your band, and also developing the strong image of pirates, which also I think suits very well, which the success also proves because it's very well received.
Thank you.
You also feel like now you found your true identity, your true form in the band, and it's going to stay like that, or is there maybe a change to come?
At the moment, I think we're very happy with the road that we decided for ourselves, the symbolism which shows, because pirates can be an attire, but it's also a mindset, and we all have it in us. It's not something that is artificial, so we don't think that we can really alter this. So I think it's all gonna be just an evolution of what is established, not a change.
We identify so much into what we are wearing at this moment. You know, it somehow it reflects our personality, one way or another. And this for 5 of us, you know, it's not like there is no one that's like, oh, I have to put these clothes on. You know, like it's something that somehow we belong to, and it's an expression of who we are in our own way.
So let's talk collaborations. Maybe my first question I would like to direct to you, because you're more involved with both of the collaborations you had for the beginning of the tour. You collaborated with War Kings and Pirates and Kings, the song, which is also the title of the tour. You collaborated with Induction and Strangers to Love. And what came first, the musical collaborations or the touring arrangements, or did anything inspire each other? Is that correlated?
So there will be two different answers here, because it's not the same for each band. I think Pirates and Kings, when we had the idea of doing this tour together, it came up very spontaneously to be like, let's push that collaboration forward further. Let's make actually a song. Let's make a video. Let's make a bigger concept and a bigger story than just a co-headline tour. And I think that also spoke to the hearts of fans to see bands actually doing something together, and they're asking the fans to unite, but they're uniting also themselves. Induction, to be very honest, I recorded the song 2 years ago. So it was
because they also went through lots of lineup changes.
Yeah, it was not at all planned as something to go with that tour at first. It was like Tim reaching out to me because he told me, listen, I know you've sung with my dad, and I would like a female voice on that song. It was so easy for me to just think about you. And I was so touched because, of course, he could have asked anybody else. So many amazing female artists out there. So I was happy to keep working with the Hansen family. So I was like, of course, let's do this song together. And then when we decided to work on the Pirates and Kings tour, we searched for the third band to join the fleet, you know, and we had many names coming up, like as usual, you know. And when Induction was confirmed, this is where we realized, oh, we have this song together. And at some point, I managed to play it here and there on the show, because it's, as you said, it's 3 collaborations: Visions, Induction, Working. It starts to be a lot, plus our VIP that also implies a lot of singing. So I had to find a balance to be able to do it. So we already managed, but yeah. So on my end, this is how things happened. One was absolutely made for the tour, and one happened to be that we had a song together and a tour together.
And it just fit perfectly.
Yeah.
And a question for you, because I remember I've seen some interview, I think, where you mentioned that one person who influenced you the most is actually Kai Hansen,
It is.
Tim Hansen's dad.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is there anything where he's also now brought you together? Maybe some future collaboration with Halloween, Gamma Ray,
So
and Temperance or something like that?
We didn't speak about this, but I would be more than honored. This is actually really true. You know, like it's funny. It was 97, so I was 12 years old, and you know, back then at school you were exchanging CDs because Spotify didn't exist, and I was not really into metal yet. I was listening to The Offspring, punk, and like some hard rock bands, and then they gave me this CD with a big pyramid on it, and Somewhere Out in Space was the title. So I was like, okay, what's this? Let's listen to it. And this was my approach to metal in general. It started with Gamma Ray, and I devoured all the records of Gamma Ray after the Ralph Shipper era, because Coincidence wanted that it was one of the first records with Kai Hansen singing, and then I started to discover the discography of Gamma Ray. So basically Gamma Ray is what brought me into metal and power metal. So I really owe a lot to Mr. Hansen, you know. And
Well,
again,
now you're bringing his son, like
Exactly.
helping his son
Yeah.
back. So it's like,
second time, because I toured already with Induction,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
also
Yeah.
with Temperance. You know, for me it truly is an honor, you know, to meet him. Like already back then in Budapest in the Temperance tour, and he's coming back in Budapest next time. He was in Hamburg, so yeah, you know. I know it feels weird, but I'm a massive fan of him, you know. So it's like when you meet the star that brought you into what you're doing. So yes, whenever he asks, I will answer yes.
Weapons and flowers.
Guns N' Roses. Okay,
okay.
Correct.
I understand the game. Woohoo!
Heavy airship.
Heavy?
Heavy airship.
Who's in space? Airship.
Airship.
Air, like air.
No, not aerospace, but in the air. You have to think of the old band.
I mean, good old days.
Aerosmith? No.
I only can think of Jefferson Airplane or something like this.
But it would have been Led Zeppelin.
Oh, airship. Okay, of course. Of course. Jesus!
Yeah, the clue was right there.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
A visually impaired protector.
Visually impaired protector. We suck at this game. Visually impaired protector. I have no idea. I suck at this game.
If you
I'm
don't,
sorry.
Let me give you another clue. If you don't see anything, you are.
Blind. Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, next up, a late evening desire.
Late evening.
Oh, Nightwish?
Yes, correct.
If we miss this one, if we missed this one,
Thomas would be angry.
yeah, everyone would be angry.
Frosted planet.
I serve.
Yeah,
Well,
you're doing
Good
good.
one.
A medieval torture device.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Radioactive beam.
Gamma ray.
Yes. A dark religious rest day.
Dark religious rest day. Rest day?
Sunday.
Black Sabbath.
Yes. Coming up with the last one. Sunken City hallucinations.
So, sorry, what?
Sunken City hallucinations.
Visions of Atlantis.
Yes, correct.
I think you won 4-2,
I think
right?
this is our winner.
Yes. 4-2. Fair enough.
Sunken City's hallucination.
Tonight, we make them scream.
Sunken City! Sunken
Nation. That was fun. Thank you.
That was very fun.
Thank
Thank you very
you.
much.
So we talked a lot about the collaborations, Visions of Atlantis, Induction, and Walking's Head. In case you missed the songs, be sure to check them out. Keep rocking and see you in the next episode of Raining TV.